Hi everybody, I'm Tali with Magic's Little Helper and I'm going to show you how Magic's Little Helper works. This is a Magic Life Counter app, and what's special about it is that we made the UI very simple and intuitive so that it's not overcrowded and it assists your gameplay without interrupting it. You can also track multiplayer games in EDH mode in a very simple way, so put away your pen and paper or your chips or whatever you've been using for tracking. Before we start a new game, let's quickly have a look at the settings area. You can control a lot of things from here, like randomizing your deck colors, but the most important one is the secondary counter. You can toggle it on and off, and if it's a poison counter, you can define the maximum poison. Under time settings, you can enable a timed game. It can be timed per player or per game. Let's have a game timed per player. And now that we're all set, let's hit back and start a new game. This is my personal player list. On the Pro version, you can have as many players as you like here, and from 2 up to 10 players in a single game. You can select the deck colors, and down here you can toggle EDH mode on and off, determine your starting life, and max commander damage. Now let's start our game. This is the gameplay screen. The middle dial here shows you who the active player is, which is really good for timed games, and you can switch to the next player using the next button down here. The middle dial will also help you track commander damage, and we'll see that shortly. So it's Sheldon's turn right now, and he's going to attack Penny with his commander and another creature. I'm going to drag from Sheldon to Penny. Sheldon deals Penny 2 combat damage like this, and also 2 commander damage like this. If Sheldon also poisons Penny, I can add 2 poison counters, like so. You'll notice the chart down here lets you see all the commander damage that Penny has dealt to other players and vice versa. Now that the turn is over, I'm going to exit the player screen. You'll notice next to each player there's a commander counter, and that commander counter shows commander damage from the active player. So once I switch to the next player, you'll see that none of the other players have any damage from him. But moving back to Sheldon, you'll see the 2 commander damage Sheldon has dealt to Penny. Down here you have a few tools like rolling a die, tossing a coin, and this is your game history log with all the moves of the game. We had 1 move so far. Lastly, you have a quick undo button. If you made a mistake, simply click it. It will undo your last move and will also delete it from your history log. And that's it. So now let's end our game. You can reset your life and start a new game with the same settings, or you can just save game history and exit to main menu. Last thing we're going to look at is the statistics area. I really love these statistics because, for example, let's say you have someone on your group who's always been the weakest link, only they won't admit it or they don't know it. So this is where you can scientifically prove who the weakest link is and who's the best player. I'm going to select the players I want to see statistics for, the beginning date and the end date, and my stats are going to show up down here. You can see metrics like games played, games survived, survival ratio, kills, and you can sort according to whatever metric you like. There are more metrics hiding out here on the right. And that's basically it. So I want to thank you very much for watching our demo. You can download on MTGLH.com and also visit us on Facebook.com/MTGLH and give us feedback. We're actually having giveaways for contributors who give us great feedback, so visit us, rate us 5 stars on the App Store, and we're looking forward to hearing from you.